Alright, I know it's been a while, but welcome back to more Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords. I just came back to the ship off screen. So, once this loads, we should get a couple sequences because we got a few more characters in our party last time. Well, one. But our party's full now, so a few things should trigger. If they don't, I will be most distressed. Because I'm like that, you know? Ya know. But anyway, jump right back into it. Let's go.
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rocket?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, you know, Atton, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the time. I've hunted a lot of people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out. And stop watching her. She's got enough problems.
That was weird. Atton was supposed to be standing in the hallway with her.
There was a pattern to Revan's attacks during the Jedi Civil War. He sought to convert Jedi, not kill them. But that is not all. In fact, he fought to keep the infrastructure intact, killed certain political leaders that would lead to destabilization. First Patriarch Lelin Dur of Sirocco, the Corellian diplomat Mimas Yun, and Yusunas of Achani.
Ah. And Revan's plan continues to unfold.
I am not sure that he intended to conquer. I think he was trying to do something else. I think he was trying to unify the galaxy against some other threat.
Against what?
I do not know, and that concerns me.
I see. Little foreshadowing for the Old Republic there. So last time we did the first part of Duxon, didn't we? Yes, we did. In fact, I know we did. So why am I asking a rhetorical question to myself? A couple characters need to level up. I'll do that later on. Your mesh is good. You could use a. I found a boatload of J Jedi robes. Not gay Jedi robes. Oh God, gray Jedi robes. I just found them all of a sudden. So I'll use them on a couple of characters. I'm not going to put them on Mira or Atton because their current equipment is actually better suited for them. Provides better bonuses to them. Mikal doesn't have any, so I'm going to give him one. Kreia, how you doing? I forgot to finish the lesson with her earlier, so we're going to do that now.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
No, I just came to annoy you, actually. I cannot talk today. I need to upgrade my crystal as well. Force.
Very well.
Before, when you taught me to listen.
Very well. Sit with me. You have brushed the surface thoughts of another. It is a start. Calm yourself. This time, silence your own thoughts. Keep them still. Imagine the waters of the Room of 1,000 Fountains, each stream suddenly falling silent and still. Imagine the ice of Telos, cold and smooth as it gathers upon the plateau. Now, stretch out. Strip away the metal, and see the souls and minds of those that fill its corridors, with more thoughts and dreams and worries than can fill the space of this ship.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Kotor, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and...
If I up the Dubana gas levels in the carbine, that would be enough to punch a hole even in triple Duristia. And we'll need weapons like that if the Republic discovers the camp on Duxon.
How could the Jedi leave the Republic? Was it because of the Civil War? Is it possible that they...
This place is so quiet. Nothing like Nar Shaddaa. I don't even know why I'm here. Wonder how much the bounty on the Jedi is now. Don't understand how that Jedi keeps in shape like she does. She's barely changed from the holorecords. She just seems to be naturally beautiful.
Switch the face of the +1 -1 card. The totals are 9, 10. Switch the face of the +2 -2 card. The total is 8, 11. Switch.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Kotor,
Switch the face of the +1
I shall
-1
not
card.
fear,
The totals are 9, 10.
for in fear
Switch the face of the +2
lies
-2
death.
card.
still,
The
Jedi,
total is 8,
and I
11.
obey,
Switch.
as I did at Malachor.
Ooh.
Not now. Focus on my voice.
Malachor.
Now do you hear me?
Holy crap, this is so annoying.
You have taken the first steps on a much longer road, exile.
And the droids.
The droids cannot be read in such a way. As for the alien who served with you in the war, its thoughts are more difficult, requiring many translations in meaning. Often it is better to read their impulses and images than their spoken thoughts. As for the alien who served with you in the war, its thoughts are more difficult, requiring many translations in meaning. Often it is better to read their impulses and images than their... That is why he is deaf to you. I have found his impulses are cold, like...
Okay, you just repeated yourself, and I did actually hear something from him.
Of course there was. It is because Atton was not playing Pazak, yet he counts cards in his head. At times he will list off engine sequencers, memorize the hyperspace routes on the other side of the galaxy, count the ticking in the power couplings, even though they are fixed. At other times, he will imagine certain base lusts. It may be Atton is far cleverer than he feigns to be.
Uh-huh. That's a little influence opportunity with Atton that I forgot to do earlier, which I could have gotten, but I don't really need it now. I'll do it anyway. Might as well. We need to head to the galaxy map anyway.
Something up?
Why do you play Pazak in your head?
Passes the time. It's better than listing off engine sequencers, memorizing hyperspace routes, or counting ticks in the power couplings.
It's fixed.
Of course it's fixed. And that's why you should count the ticking in the power coupling, too.
Why?
Why do I play Pazak? Alright, I'll show you.
Okay.
Good match. Now, what are you thinking about right now?
Pazak.
Right. And that's why I play Pazak in my head.
Because if you don't, you've left the door open, and anyone could walk right in.
He knows.
Of course you did. You see, Jedi, light or dark, do it, more often than you'd think. But I never heard one say they were sorry before. That's a new house rule.
And I don't understand why you don't even look at me when you talk. I mean, seriously.
Ah, I play Pazak in my head. But while I'm doing that, it's a lot harder for someone to walk in.
Cool, I want to do that.
No, I can only teach you to play Pazak.
Yep.
Good. Now you understand. Alright, I'll deal then. If you're ever fighting someone who has the power over your mind, whether light or dark, play Pazak. Start listing hyperspace routes, recite engine sequencers, and when they try to use their powers on you, suddenly it's not as easy as they thought.
Because you'll be right here with me.
Okay, now you're creepy. Now you're seriously creeping me out. You know what, just stay turned around. I don't even want to look at you right now. Alright, yeah, I've got everything I need. Brilliant. Yeah, that thing's really bothering me, so I'm gonna take that off for the minute. On to our next planet. A bit of deja vu. An old spot from the first game, actually. The planet of Korriban. Off we go, then, to the next planet. This is really cool, I like this part.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
What happened here?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Let's head off then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Why?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Sounds good. Stay here then.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Little foreshadowing that we may find a few Sith on Korriban. In fact, now that I think on it, let me just pick my party first. You can't bring Kreia on Korriban. It's much like whatchamacallit. Oh, what do you call it? Like in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, you couldn't bring Bastila on Korriban if you went there first. But we didn't, so I'm going to bring Mira and Disciple. A Guardian, a Sentinel, and a Consular. We should be well prepared. It occurs to me that actually since Paragus, we haven't actually fought any Sith. Actually, no, that's not true. We fought some of the assassins on Duxum, but that was about it. You fight them on Paragus, and then it's not until these later stages of the game you actually start to fight the Sith. You fight criminals, mercenaries, bounty hunters, things like that, but you don't actually fight any Sith until the later planets. Actually, you don't have to. You could do these planets first. You can do Korriban first if you want. In fact, if you're a Darksider, it would actually probably be a little better off for you, but
the structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak, and so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
happy. Disciple. Auto level for the skills. I'll probably give you a Master Flurry, actually. Yeah, you've got everything else I need you to have, so you get Master Flurry. Congratulations, Disciple. You suck. Yada 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 yada. I want to actually get a good ways into this planet in this video. Oh, I got another one. Brilliant. Oh, the agony of choice. Force resistance. Brilliant. What's a multi-shield generator do? Fire, electrical, and ion. Nice.
With me?
I'm good to go.
Now, you can walk by each of these tombs if you want and get some history from Kreia. I'm not going to do all of them, but I will do this one because it should look familiar to those of you who watched my first LP of Kotor 1.
Ahead lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Fascinating.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Yep. I love it. I love games that carry over into when the sequels carry over into the next one. It's not just like an independent news
The
story.
broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much.
Okay, don't loot the corpses. Don't loot the corpses. Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna loot the corpse. Hey, look, there's nothing good on it.
Fool.
Hisses.
Hisses are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hisses are drawn to suffering and carnage, the angry phantoms of the Sith.
Yes, yes, yes. The angry phantoms of the Sith don't like us, so they've sent these guys to do their fighting for them. So, speed. Kill them all, because they're weak as hell. Just lagging. That is lagging. Who doesn't love a good battle? Come on. Oh, the hiss don't. Yes, the hiss. The hisses don't leave us anything. That sucks. But every time you loot one of these corpses, some hisses arrive. Whee! Charge! Ow. They do quite a bit of damage though, so just be careful. If you do fight them, just be cautious, because they can screw you up if you're not careful. Hey, look at my shadow. The robe doesn't have a shadow. Just the basic image. The frame is there, but the robe is not. That's awesome. About 3/4 of the way through this video, that's alright. I think Korriban's probably going to be like 4 videos, probably. I could be wrong, but... Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that. It just occurred to me that we all have Master Speed. So why are we all not using it? I do not know.
Something you need of me?
Sometimes die. Die. Because I don't like you. Nice killing. Took you long enough. You've shown you are not completely worthless to us. Don't get me wrong, you're worthless, but you're not that worthless.
Please tell me you aren't going in there.
The valley we just came from was full of dark energy, but this cave is darker still.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
I notice how this is the one planet Kreia can't come on, but at the same time she sends more on this planet than any other in the game. It's astounding. She says more when she's not with you, because you can't punch her in the face and tell her to stop. Darn. Just Chirac, nothing impressive. Ah, yes, up here. Oh wait, Tukata first. First we gotta kill this Tukata. Tukata die first, and then the important stuff happens. Die.
I am ready.
Yeah, up here, we get a little dialogue sequence from all your companions depending on who you bring. This is the only other spot in the game where Atton says, I have a bad feeling about this. It's the only other point in the game where he says it.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. Are you sure we need to go in there?
These Takata were once trained to serve the Sith here.
You can expect more than these beasts within the Academy. Be prepared.
But they left the door open for us. How nice of them. How could we possibly refuse the invitation? They left the Tukata there as a warning, saying, you come in here, you're gonna die. Alright, let's stroll on in. You know, Korriban is such a happy place. I mean, just look at the names. The Dark Cave, the Tombs of the Sith Lords, the Valley of the Dark Lords, the Sith Academy, the Dreshday Settlement. It's all so happy. Just the names. They make you so boisterous and full of happiness and joy. Oh, good lord. First time I played this game, this next part just spooked the hell out of me. I was so freaked out. I was like, oh my god. Oh. It's him. I sense something.
to me, my slaves. Fetch me a sandwich.
She is here. Find her.